The focus of the practice isn't about chiropractic. It's about how do we get people's energy flowing? How do we get people to have more energy? How do we have energy for relationships and for feeding ourselves? And how do we utilize food to create energy? How do we use supplementation to create energy? How do we balance our energy?
If we're just looking at an external fix for the body, we're not going to get a long-term change. The long-term changes come from within, inside the body and in the mind. And they have to be done in coherence to make a permanent change for someone. Otherwise, we're just always throwing something at the body and chasing symptoms, and they come back.
At first, I thought chiropractic was this mechanical thing where you're just working on bodies and reducing back pain and neck pain. And then I found out it's this whole paradigm, it's this whole way of looking at the world to optimize the physiology of the body. People call me a magician all the time or a wizard, but I'm using their physiology and their neurology to get an accurate assessment and then getting the treatment they need right now.
We're looking at what a body might be deficient in right now, and we're supplementing for a time to help the body catch up. When we bring the body and the mind into balance, there is nothing that can be created but perfect, optimal health. And it doesn't have to take really long to start feeling better.
The zone technique gives me the ability to help the patient understand what's going on in their body, why it's going on, and why it's gonna be helpful what we're doing. And it really goes after the deep-rooted cause, because sometimes it's the muscles, sometimes it's a circulation issue, sometimes it's a digestive issue, sometimes it's hormones that are causing these problems. And so we can find it, correct it, and then the body heals.
When I do a clearing of an emotion, I let the person know it's going to change their life because it's going to give them back their reason, their choice, their decision-making and capabilities when they're in certain situations where they feel like somebody else takes over their whole life and they just react a certain way. It allows them to become who they really are.
Between the morphogenic field technique and the neurologic integrations, this idea of being able to use a muscle test to instantaneously get feedback from the body with, in the high 90s accuracy when it's done properly was such an aha moment. It was life-changing to be able to utilize that.
My primary goal is to listen to you and to really hear you, because in hearing you is where I find the path of the questions to ask your body that are going to help make you break through that stuck place and get to where you want to be, which is feeling really good.
It's tough because I connect with patients and I want to help them and then I like them and I want to hang out with them and see them, and then it's like, but the goal is for them not to come in.